go to the grocery store, yo, it's crazy. I'm in the grocery store. Even my turkey necks I used to get for like $5. It's now $10 for some damn turkey necks.
Everybody, I got another video for you all today. Now, today's video is about the cost of living. Everything is expensive. It seems like everything is going up except for the wages. Now, before I get started with this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, let's get to it.
Show y'all what inflation look like. Look, let me show y'all what I bought from the grocery store. It costed me $52, and it's not even nothing. Hold on, let me turn this damn camera around. Grocery is so fucking high. I'm just trying to make some spaghetti and stuff like that for my family for the holidays today, and I had to go get a few appliances. Let me turn this camera around and let y'all show what it is. Okay, I got a few bell pepper, onions, and stuff like that. You know, the little vegetables to go in the little stuff like that. That's that. Then I got some, you know, the little sauces and stuff. I'm finna make some some beans, stuff for my family and stuff like that. Then I got the bread, a few little juices that I like to drink. That's right there. Then the hamburger meat and some little bratwurst to put on there that I'm finna put on the grill. And these noodles right here. And
classic.
Those two juices.
Two juices, okay? That's a milk and a juice.
That's all I got. Right? Hold on. You see what it cost me? Hold on, I'm gonna show you the receipt. If you can read that, zoom in and see. If you can't. It says $53. You see what that says? Groceries is too goddamn high, and that ain't even enough. That's almost $100, and that ain't even filling my refrigerator up. That's just for a meal for today, okay? That is fucking ridiculous. Just for a meal for today, just to feed them, just to say I want to fix spaghetti, some baked beans, and a few bratwurst and throw it on the grill. And I got some noodles because the kids love noodles, and I got a juice and a milk because they like to eat their cereal and stuff like that, and some hot dog buns. And it cost me $53. Back in the day, that shit would have cost me probably like $30, $20-$30. Like, boy, this shit is ridiculous, boy. I don't know what people, okay, they're spending with real cash. I don't get EBT or nothing like that. They're spending with real cash. So people with spending with real cash know where I'm coming from. That shit ridiculous, boy. Just imagine I'm feeding a family of 5, so you spending $700-$800 just at the store in cash just to feed them for the month. Make that be real. Just saying. Shit need to change about this grocery price. This shit is ridiculous. Just be.
Okay, the grocery prices are not going to change at all. Now, the ground beef alone is probably about $15 by itself. So the prices of groceries are going to continue to go up. That's how the companies make money. And also the inflation is making the grocery prices even much more higher, along with the other things that is going on with the tariffs and all the other type of, y'all know what I'm talking about. But things are not going to get cheaper at all. Everything is going to continue to go up and up and up and up and up. That's all that's going to happen. If the wages go up, guess what's going to happen? The prices is going to go up and up and up and up. It will never come down. I don't think that they will make a bag of chips 25 cents ever again. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the gas prices is going to go to $1 a gallon again or 25 cents a gallon again. That will never happen again, people.
Being honest.
Lord, you go to the grocery store, yo, it's crazy. I'm in the grocery store. Even my turkey necks I used to get for like $5. It's now $10 for some damn turkey necks. Damn.
That's pretty expensive.
How my cost of it went up.
Those be cheap.
About a couple of dollars, about $1.50. What is going on in the grocery store today? Jesus. Ground beef, $17. Y'all know.
It's up there.
Shit is getting tight out here. See, that's why I ain't buying nothing. That's why I don't be buying clothes and doing all that carrying on and all that stuff.
To do it.
Oh, no, I'm not doing it. They want to have these prices up. I'm going to have my money in my pocket.
Just to spend it.
Them crabs, $22.99 a pound. Lucky I don't eat seafood. $11.99 a pound for shrimp. Well, I ain't got to worry about that one. Jesus. A whole salmon, y'all, right here. $34. That's crazy. Jesus. Even this little 2-pack, $10. Wow.
Wow.
It's going down, y'all. It's going down in the grocery store. Let me tell you. What?
Somebody
Oh,
buying it.
yeah. You might as well just keep your money in your pocket, because all you're going to be able to do is have a roof over your head and eat. Seem like. That's all you're going to be able to afford. What
Seems
is
like
going
that.
on in here? Look at some of these fruits up in here, y'all. $6. Guess that ain't too bad. See, look at that, y'all. Even that little mango bowl, $7. Oh yeah. These right here, $9. And we ain't even gonna talk about the big ones.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
I
they
know that's up there.
$8.99, 16, 15,
For a
$16.
vegetable tray,
They not playing with these prices, y'all. It's
they can
going
keep that.
down up in here. Oh yeah, oh
In
yeah.
America right now feels like a punishment. You wake up already behind, you go to work just to stay broke, and you watch the cost of everything rise while your paycheck doesn't move an inch. Groceries are a luxury, rent is robbery, healthcare is a joke, and somehow we're the ones blamed for not budgeting better. People are working 2, 3 jobs and still choosing between food or gas. Families are crammed into apartments because buying a house became a fantasy. You can't afford to get sick. You can't afford to rest. You can't afford to exist. But they keep
Mm-hmm.
telling us the economy's strong. Strong for who? Because it sure as hell isn't the people doing the work. We're out here treading water while billionaires build rockets, politicians trade stocks, and corporations raise prices just because they can. We were promised opportunity. We got survival. And what makes this worse is watching people blame themselves. Like somehow you failed because you can't afford a 1-bedroom anymore. Like you didn't do enough when the truth is the math just stopped adding up years ago. They told us to work harder, but never told us they'd change the finish line. This isn't a country full of
Told you.
lazy people. It's a country full of exhausted ones. Simple as that.
Now, you all, I know somebody that is paying $2,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment. That's pretty expensive. Y'all leave it in the comments. Do y'all think that $2,000 is way too much money to spend on a 1-bedroom apartment? I would like to know. Let's carry on.
The cost of living in this country is currently, it's not going to be, it is currently unsustainable. And there are people that they know this, but then they'll still look at somebody else that's struggling and then tell them they're not doing good enough. I want you to imagine somebody that makes $75,000 a year. That's a pretty high up wage in terms of like top earners in this country, $75,000 a year. And we're going to go through some things here. This is a person with no debt outside of a car. And please don't hit me with the, you can go buy a car for, shut up, you can't, shut up, stop saying ridiculous things. An entry level decent car is $30,000. So this person who puts $200 a month into insurance and they pay 5% into their 401k because shut up, people should be able to put money into their retirement. Because if you're not doing it now, you're never going to get to start doing it later. So after those two things come out of their paycheck and their taxes are paid, they bring home $53,850 a year from a $75,000 paycheck. Average rent in my state for a 1-bedroom apartment, because an adult should be able to live by themselves, $1,700. That car payment at 6% for an entry-level, very reasonable sedan, nothing fancy, that car payment's $579 a month. Car insurance, $240 or so a month for a lot of vehicles in this day and age. You're a young person, you've got a nice job, but the insurance companies still want to screw you over. Food. You only cook at home. You never, ever go out. You only cook at home and you only eat decent quality food because a human being should be allowed to eat decent quality food. You pay $879 a month for that. You spend $250 a month in gas. You wear and tear on your car $100 a month. $80 for your phone, $80 for your internet, $175 a month for your electricity, $70 for your water, $20 for your cash. You make 75 grand a year, and outside of a car payment, you have zero debt. Do you know how much money you have left over annually?
Over
at a
3,000.
$75,000 wage? You do nothing. You don't own a Netflix. You don't go out on a date. You don't pay to go to a park. You don't go watch a movie. You do nothing. If you can't find it on the internet for free, you don't get to do it. If you can't cook it at home for your $800, you don't get to do it. You have $3,700 left over annually.
3,000.
That's like $320 a month. And there's going to be, well, that's 300. Shut up. Shut your stupid, contrarian, edgelord mouth. That's not a doctor bill, because God knows just because we have insurance doesn't mean that we don't still pay far out the ass when we go to the doctors. People like to be entertained. They want to date. They want to. There's those of you out there that will tell somebody living like this on $75,000 a year before taxes that they are not doing what they're supposed to do, that they should get a second job, that they should get a side hustle, that they should get a better job. And the fact that you would look at somebody with no debt other than a car and say something like this to them means objectively you're a moron and you live in a fantasy world.
100.
This is unsustainable.
Now, you all, I agree with this guy 100%. I remember a person told me one day that they don't care about cars, clothing. The only thing they care about is eating and shelter. That's the only thing they care about. They say they don't have to have money for anything else but shelter and eating. And I said to myself, are you a fool? I don't go to work Monday through Friday just to give my money to the landlord or the grocery store. I want to be able to buy some shoes or some clothes or cars. Matter of fact, I want to afford to do some things that I want to do. I don't just go to work to give it to somebody else. Y'all leave it in the comments. Will you be okay with just having enough money to pay your rent or your mortgage and to buy something to eat? I would like to know. Leave that in the comments. If you say yes, power to you.
I honestly have no idea what to do anymore. I'm sitting here. It's almost midnight. I've been scrolling for hours, just looking for jobs, like extra jobs. I work 2 jobs right now, and I feel like I can't even afford, what I'm trying to pay for. My rent's so expensive. I go to the grocery store today. I get bread, peanut butter, jelly, and milk, and it comes out to almost $18. $18 for sandwich ingredients without any protein and milk.
Pretty expensive.
I mean, my phone bill's expensive, gas is expensive, and I'm just like, man, I'm a 28-year-old. I'm out here in Oregon, and I honestly don't even know what to do. Something needs to change. Something must change very, very fast, or I honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to survive this. I've talked to many people. They're in the same boat. So I want to use this page as a place for people to come support each other and just, hopefully get through this together, because I know it's not just me. We're in this together. It's going to be okay. But we really got to ride this out together.
You all leave a comment and let me know exactly what you all think about this video. Are you suffering from these high prices? I would like to know. Leave it in the comments. Y'all have a good one and a blessed one. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until I see you all on another video, holla at you.